All right. Well, we are live as I said we would be. And we're live with Miss Edna Roberts. Oh my goodness, we are ready to have this conversation. Now, Edna and I have been talking. We spoke earlier today and then just a little bit before we came on live. And listen, y'all, she's ready to tell her story. Listen, I, she is an inspiration, really. I mean, I want you all to know that if there's anyone that is an inspiration, especially when it comes down to weight loss and health and weight management, I have to say it is Miss Edna Roberts. And so we're going to give y'all some time to come on, and I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping to let you all know. First of all, hi, my name is Lucretia Church, and you are on my personal page, and we're going to be discussing help for the holidays. And we're going to be talking about how do you maintain and how do you keep your weight loss goals uh, under wraps. How do you make sure that you don't go off track? You know, we're going to be talking about that, and we're going to be sharing some amazing products with you. One in particular that we ourselves are both partakers of. We're products of the product, and we absolutely love the product, and we want to make sure that you find out about it and you get all the information. Please let me know when you see this notification, and let us know that you are watching live with us. Interact with us in the comment section. We really want to engage with you. We don't want to just talk amongst ourselves, even though we can do that, right? We can do that, but we want to include you tonight as Edna shares her story. Maybe you have some questions. You want to know more about the product. You want to know more about Edna's journey. Please interact with us. Do know that neither one of us are professionals, okay, in terms of we don't have any kind of medical license, so we're not diagnosing anybody. We're not giving you any kind of prescription. We're not doing any of that tonight. What we're simply doing is sharing how a product has absolutely revolutionized our health. And Edna, for sure, is going to share with us how it has increased her energy and all the different things. I don't want to get too far into it, but I want her to be able to share her story. And so be sure to, if you can just stick with us through this, we're not going to be on here long. That would be really helpful. Again, my name is Lucretia, and you're going to be hearing from Edna Roberts. And so the first thing the first thing that I want to do is thank you so much, Edna, for taking out the time
You're so welcome.
to come on with us and to be vulnerable and to share your story. And I'm going to share a couple pictures of you, and during your I guess your weight loss journey. And so, if you don't mind, could you just tell us a little bit about you? And we'll get into the product and all of that in just a moment. Tell us a little bit about you, Edna.
Okay, so as Lucretia said, I am Edna Roberts, and a lot of people know me as about that lemonade life because I believe that lemons always have a purpose, and when you add something to the lemons, it always makes lemonade. So that's what I'm about. But anyway, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to tell my story. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a grandmother of an amazing 11-year-old. And he's busy, and I have to keep up with him. So I decided I have to be healthy. I have to stay healthy because he's a catch. He's a little snack. So I have to be around when those young ladies start noticing him, which they are right now, because I have to scope them out and I have to vet them, So I have to be around a long time. So I'm trying to be as healthy as I can possibly be.
Well, you definitely look good, and I know that you feel
Thank you.
good. And before you were introduced to the product, tell us where you were. Like, what was your medical, or not medical, but what was your physical self like? Like, how was your health?
Oh, so let me tell you, are y'all listening? So I was on a journey to get my knees better. My knees were hurting so bad. I had gained so much weight. Now, I want to tell you, people who are you ladies who are getting ready to get married, please listen to me. Take my advice. You're gonna get married, you're gonna be so happy, you're gonna eat. And that weight is gonna get you, and you're gonna be like, what happened? So that's basically kind of what happened to me back in the backdraft, but in the back room of it. But just my health. I wasn't taking care of my health. I was just eating, having a fantastic time. I retired, and I was just gonna just eat, travel, eat. Wasn't worried about exercising. And next thing you know, I had gained so much weight. I
Wow.
was up to about 230 pounds. And most people say that they didn't see it, but the clothes I wore, if you could see what was underneath those clothes, you would know I was, because I was layering. How many of us would layer? We don't want anybody to see what we really look like. And
Wow.
I was battling a little depression as well, because I did not like being that heavy. It was hard for me to walk upstairs. It was hard for me to get around. My grandson was doing things, and I was having a hard time going. Didn't want to go to practices and things because it was so painful. And I'm always looking for something to work with my health. I'm always looking for something that's better, something that's going to help me to be, to live a longer life, a healthier life. And I'm always on my Facebook page just looking to see what's interesting out there. And I would see Lucretia on Facebook, and she'd be talking about baking cakes and doing stuff that I'm not going to do. I just be looking at it like it looked good if I could eat that cake, but um and she was started talking about these drops, and I every now and then I jump back on and she's talking about the drops. And I had met, just a little backstory, I had met Lucretia about 2017 at a conference, a powerful journey conference in McKinney, Plano, Texas, in Plano.
Yeah.
And we got to talking. She had written a book, and I was talking to her about her experiences with her book writing, and we hit it off really well. And I said, well, I thought if Lucretia's going to support this, it's got to be something to it, because she does not play. She doesn't play with her name. She's a woman of integrity and great character, and I believe that. So if she's telling me that this is a good deal, I need to check it out. So I hit her up, and I instant messaged her and said, "What's with the drops?" And so we started talking,
Just like that.
just like that. We started talking, and she walked me through it. I said, "Look, let me go ahead and get some of that. Let me get some of that." And she got me some. And let me tell you, from the I would say 3 days in on the drops, oh, my energy level was amazing. It wasn't like a high, it was like a smooth transitional energy level where I've never known. It was like I had went to sleep and woke up and had a whole 8 hour sleep and didn't wake up, but I woke up fresh. And I
Wow.
thought, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Then going on to find out it's balancing my hormones, and I'm like, okay, that's what I'm needing right there. I need my hormones to be balanced. My family loves me on the drops. They're telling me, Mom, you're doing so great on those drops. Your attitude is good. My attitude?
Yeah, because when we're
But
not
it does.
healthy, right, and when we're not healthy and when we don't feel good, nor do we like the way we're looking, then it actually will reflect on the outside. Because all of that's going on internally, it will reflect on the outside, not only in, like you said, in our weight and wearing the baggy clothes, but in our
Yes.
attitude, in our energy level, in our moods. Like we can go up and down, just physical ailments. How many of you know that there are so many symptoms of menopause that people experience, whether it's thinning hair, whether it's hot flashes, whether it's weight gain, whether it's headaches, whether it's irritation. I mean, the list, it's an exhaustive. I mean, that list is so long of the things that people can suffer, and a lot of that is all because of the imbalanced hormones. And so when you find a way to help support your hormones, then your whole self can be changed. And that's what it sounds like that you
Yeah,
experienced, that
absolutely.
your whole self, your whole attitude and everything was
Absolutely.
affected affected by the drops. I want to share these a picture right now so that people can see what drops we're talking about. Here is two simple, small, power packed bottles, and they're called Slender Rise. Slender Rise body balancing drops, or the body balancing system. Now, a lot of people call these drops skinny drops, because the reality is it's helping people get skinny. It's helping people get skinny, because what they're doing is they are taking the drops, which they're homeopathic and they're all natural. They're taking those
Mhm.
drops, and then they're with diet and balance, diet and exercise, they're able to just lose the weight. But when you balance your hormones, so much can happen for you
Mhm.
in terms of your weight. Now, the company that sells this product is Partnerco. That is a company that both Edna and I both are distributors within the company. But and yes, there are opportunities to make money, but at the same time, we
Same
are
time.
helping people. Yes, in the same time, we are helping people better their health. Wouldn't you say that's what we got going on, Edna?
Absolutely. And I would also say that the drops have actually helped me change my mindset on how I eat, my view on how I eat. I've been on restrictive diets before where you could barely eat anything. And I was so hungry. I was what they call it, hangry.
Right, right,
I
right,
wanted to whoop everybody and their mama too. It was just, I just wasn't feeling it. But
right,
they actually have me, I feel a different way about food now, and you get to enjoy food is what I like about it. You have a list of foods that you are, advised to eat, but the list is so large, it's so big. You can just eat so good, you can eat so well, you can eat
right.
so well.
Yeah, and I love that too, because there's nothing like being hungry and you trying to achieve something, but at the same time you really want to eat, and because you can not do it, or you try to be restrictive, you try not to do it, you end up actually, binging or just overdoing it. And so I like what I like about this system is that you don't have to worry about that, because you still can eat. You yes, there are some things that they tell you. They've got good, I think it's good, better, best, or the things best, better, and good, or something like that, the way that they say it. But it's basically making the best choice, a better choice, or a good choice. And sometimes that means, like, you may take something out and incorporate something else. You may do something that Edna is going to share with us a little bit later, and that's a better choice. And so I really, and if y'all have any comments or anything, be sure to put them into the comment section, because I am taking a look over here, and if you say something and you have a question or something like that, I will definitely try to make sure myself or Edna will answer your question. Now, Edna, I want to go back a little bit, because you said
Okay.
that you were 230 something pounds. And I want to show a picture. What did that 230 something pounds feel like?
It felt like I was walking in sand,
Whoa,
like
walking in sand.
wet sand. Yes, wet sand. Whenever
Wow,
I would walk, I just felt like it was such a struggle to pick my leg up and to move forward. It was just like it was always a struggle, always a struggle. And I thought to myself, I don't know how anybody can live like this. I just can't live like this. It's not living to me. It's not living. I'm a jubilant, excited person. I'm always excited. I'm always ready to do something. When I can't do it, then that's a problem for me. And I
hmm,
didn't feel like I had the energy to do it. Like my mind wanted to do it, but my body just couldn't respond. But
wow,
it was really hard. I thought I was having a heart attack a couple of times,
wow.
and that really scared me because I was having such bad chest pains. And that's another thing. I was having chest pains. I was having acid reflux. Do you know I forgot the last time that's happened to me because it's been so long?
Wow. Wow.
I
Since
would
you've been
drink
on
the
the drop.
water and have acid reflux, and it just it went away when I was doing the drops. I didn't even. I just went up one day and went, "Hey, I haven't had acid reflux in like weeks. I mean, what's going on?" It was
Wow.
the drops were balancing out my hormones, and it's teaching me how to eat and how to eat healthy and not eat too much. Eat enough. I'm at the place where I eat to satisfy my body, to fuel my body. I don't eat till I'm pulling my pants down and unbuckling it and going, "Woo, that was really good." Y'all remember those days, right? We try to see how much we can get in that belly.
Mhm.
Well, I don't do that anymore.
Wow. I think that's amazing. With this body balancing system, the slenderized body balancing system, we're known for this product being able to help you to lose weight 2 times as much and 2 times faster than the other weight loss supplements that are out there, or even with the shots or the pellets or the different things that people are using. And I don't want to shame anybody or anything like that for what they're using, because prior to you being on the drops, you had tried other weight loss alternatives yourself, and you had some success on those things, but you did not feel the same. I think that is a major win when it comes down to this product, the slenderized body balancing system, is that you feel good.
Yes, I feel
Come on.
amazing. I
You
feel
have energy
amazing.
now.
I have energy. I feel like I'm supposed to feel. If I
Oh, I
could,
love that. Say that again.
I
Wait.
feel like I'm supposed to feel. This is how
Whoa.
I'm supposed to feel. I'm not supposed to be waking up sluggish and tired and no energy. I'm supposed to wake up the top of the day. I'm supposed to wake up refreshed, renewed. People at my church, they say, this one lady told me, she said, "What are you doing? You're aging backwards." And I said, "What?" She said, "What are you doing? You're aging backwards." And I'm happy that that's what she said. But in case y'all just don't know, I'm 65.
Oh, come
And I'm
on.
65. And this is what 65 should look like. Okay. If it doesn't look
Whoa.
like this is what it should look like. Okay.
I love that. I love that. A beautiful 65. Let me segue into something. And I really thank you so much again for sharing your story and being vulnerable. A lot of people won't be vulnerable with the reality that they're either overweight, or that they don't feel good, that they're carrying a lot of weight, and that they feel like they're like carrying around sand or walking in sand.
Mhm.
I know I was feeling like that, and it was a blessing the moment that I was introduced to the drops. Now, have I been as committed to to my eating the way I should be as you? No, I have got to be very honest. However, I do know that the product is there's not a problem with the product at all. I do know that it's me, and sometimes my choices. But what I love about it is, if you have that moment, what I love about the drops is that if you have that moment where you slip or you go off, or you can just jump back on them. You can just get back on and do better the next day. And I think that
Right.
that's why some people, somebody needs to hear this, that you can do better the next day. You can do better the next moment, the next sit down, right at the table or wherever you go to have your meal. You can do better. And so, but to segue into to what we want to talk about tonight, because the title of this, I titled this "Help for the Holidays." I want You were talking about people, you eating, and then you sitting there and you got to undo your pants and everything, because woo, now you don't you overate, and then also you might feel bloated because a
Right.
lot of the things that you're eating is causing your gut this irritation.
Yes.
And the blessing about the drops also is that it helps with all of that. It helps with the inflammation in the gut. It helps with the inflammation in the body. And so, but I was just watching the news, and they mentioned on the news that there'll be over 80 million people traveling. I think it was AAA that did the report. 80 million people traveling for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
right? 80 million people traveling to their, wherever they're going to celebrate the Thanksgiving. And you know that wherever those 80 million people are going, come on, somebody, there's going to be triple that, quadruple that in food. In food. And so, Edna, how, like, even through celebrations or birthday occasions and things like that, you've been able to lose all this, all this weight. But how do you maintain, what your discipline, your self-control, what is that like? How do you do it? How can we maintain through the holidays?
I'm so glad you asked because I was thinking about one of the things is that what I did is when I started taking the drops, um, I started concentrating on how I felt. I wanted to know
Mm.
what they would do to me for me health wise because health was what I want to be about healthy. And I noticed how the more I concentrate on how I felt, I didn't even notice the weight was coming off. It was coming off.
Wow.
The inches were coming off. I was putting my clothes on and I'm like, oh, my top is what's going on with my clothes? But
Wow.
the drops actually do help you with your appetite suppression. So once you got that help, you got that wonderful Superman help right there. You got to take
Wow.
advantage of it. So
Wow.
don't overeat with it just because you know you can, because you're not going to want to. You're really not going to want to. So
Right.
during the holidays, I have a plan
Hmm.
to actually, I eat off of a saucer most of the times anyway.
Uh-huh.
A saucer.
A sauce.
Yes, a saucer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because the concept is I can always go back. I can
Wow.
always go back.
Wow.
So
Wow.
most of the time you don't want to go back. After you sat there and went around that plate and finished that little sauce and finished it up, you don't really want to go back because you're like, okay, let's get something else. So you don't really, you'll notice things like that changing. But
Wow.
I intend to eat
Okay.
because I don't want to be walking around feeling guilty. I didn't get to eat and everybody's eating and I'm feeling left
Mama's
out.
favorite
So
casserole.
I'm gonna make my saucer and I'm gonna cut it in half.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to eat first. And once I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna drink my water. I'm gonna drink my uh sometimes I put drop-ins in my water,
Yeah.
the little
Right. Sure.
sugar-free drop-ins. I'm gonna drink that with my food, and then I'm gonna see how I feel. And
Wow.
if I feel like I want a piece of that sweet potato pie, I'm going to get me a tiny piece of that sweet potato pie. And I'm
Mm.
not gonna feel guilty
Right. Wow.
because this is a lifestyle. This is not, I'm not trying to deprive myself
Come
on,
on.
on a holiday. We know that's family time. That's family time. You want to relax, you want to just enjoy your family. So I'm going to try that. I hope you'll try that too. But I
Right.
think it's going to really be beneficial, um, as far as helping my mind to understand that I don't need to let my plate fall over. I don't need sideboards on there to hold it up on there. Because why? I can always go
You
back.
can always go back. Listen, that's good to see. That's well, unless you in one of them households like, I grew up in, certain dishes, you better get it and pile it on your plate. Cause ain't gonna be no more when you go back. Cause matter of fact, you got cousins and friends and all the different people who's getting ready to come over, and they gonna come and they gonna look for the plate and the aluminum foil and aluminum foil, right? Because they get ready to take it. And so we just all be in there like some scavengers, just get the dressing and make sure I get some of them greens and but
Good times.
yeah, good time, family times. And listen, we're all going to enjoy our families. That's important, right? Thanksgiving, the holidays mean different things to different people, right? Um, and the last thing that people want to do during the holiday is think about restriction
Right.
and things like that. People want to be free to enjoy themselves, to enjoy each other, and to just relax, right? And eat good, And what we're saying is do that. We're saying do that, but you can do that with some discipline. You can do that with, and
Yes.
God, I'm trying to minister to myself. I'm minister to
Miss.
I'm trying to minister to myself, right? Because really, we don't want to move into sin, right? We don't want to get into gluttony and different things like that because it's on the table. And people who have worked very hard to get themselves to a weight goal, to get to a point, don't want to lose it all in a sit down. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God for these drops because, and I wanted to have them here for you all to see. I thank God for these drops because they're not only are they for weight loss, but they're also the fat burning, they're appetite suppressant. This one bottle here that's called Slenderex, this one has an appetite suppressant in it. So what you would want to eat, or the amount that you would want to eat, you take this, and this is simple. You take this 3 times a day, once 10 minutes before you eat or drink, and then after that, you'll take this one. This one here is your accelerate, but it has the ashwagandha, it has the rhodiola, it has the things in it that are adaptogens. So they help you they work synergistically, right? So they help you to be
Absolutely.
able to, right, to keep it steady and to keep your hormones steady, right? And that insulin low, so that you won't then go and start eating and going absolutely nuts. And so this product is an amazing product. It's homeopathic and all natural, and it has been tested by the doctors, right? So it's doctor approved, backed by science. And listen, so there are what's in it is micro doses, so it can go. Maybe people are on some kind of medication. You can be on your medication and still be
Yes.
on the drops. They
Yes.
advise that women who are nursing or pregnant, that they wouldn't take the drops, but you still want to check with your doctor, right?
Hmm.
So we want to be sure to say that because we're not doctors, but you want to check with your physician, your primary doctor. But this company and this product, we do have doctors, clinicians, therapists, all kinds of pharmacists, people who are a part of the business of this and the company that are behind this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I want you to share a little bit more because earlier, you have something you want to say?
No, no.
Okay, so earlier, earlier today, you were talking about a dish that you like to make, and
Oh,
so
yeah. So I
I
was
want
telling
you to share.
Lucretia
Yeah, I
that
want you to share.
sometimes when I get a sweet tooth, every now and then I just want something sweet. So I'll get me a sweet potato and I will bake it in the microwave. I'll put it in the microwave and let it get mushy and everything. And then I'll get a pan, put it on the stove, and I'll put some extra virgin olive oil in it. And then I'll put in some what I want to sweeten it with, be it monk fruit or stevia in the raw. I'll put some of that in there. I forgot to tell you, I put a little vanilla in there and some
Ooh,
cinnamon.
yes.
And then I get some pecans because I love pecans, and I chop them up and I put them in on the pot in the pan. I let it kind of get warm, just cook just a little bit, let it get pretty hot. Pour that over that, drizzle that over that sweet potato. Let me tell you, it's like a sweet potato pie. It's so good.
Come
It's
on,
so good. I
come
have to
on.
split it in half. I get full fast on it too, but it is so delicious. And it actually helps with that sweet tooth. And sometimes even making sweet potato fries. Make some sweet potatoes, take some sweet potatoes, chop them up, put them in the air fryer, take them out, drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top of them.
Mhm. Okay, come on, somebody. I
Mm.
know y'all already. That
Come
sounds
on
good.
through.
That already sounds good to me. Listen, so many times when it comes to our health, I, I, we get very mindful about our finances when when it comes down to health and supplements, and we all of a sudden we're oh, that's how much is that? Well, that's a lot, and different things like that. But how many of you know that one day, right? For the amount to buy this, if you took $5 a day that you would spend on coffee or your sweet treat or whatever it is that you indulge in, $5 a day for the month, you would have paid for these right here that could absolutely transform your health. If we think about it like that, you could do that. $5 a day, you could buy this and transform your health. If you took that $5 that you was going to use, that you would normally use to buy your coffee or whatever it is, you could buy these. And absolutely, somebody you've been looking for a way. You've been looking for a way to optimize your health.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is it. We are looking at a living witness of what this product can do. This was Edna, and
That's me, y'all. For real, for real, for real.
and around what time was this? And you were 230 pounds, and around what time it was this?
That was in May.
That was in May of this year. That was in May of this year. And then
That
now,
was that was 200 pounds in May of this year.
200 pounds in May of this year. And now, this is Edna
150,
now.
157.
157. Do you see the transformation? Do you see the transformation and the smile and the just look at that? And she's posing, hey, and listen, because when you feel good, it translates, right?
It
And
does.
and you project that same joy, and it just emanates from you. And so, what other tips would you give somebody for this holiday season? Um,
Well,
to
Lucretia, you and I were talking about getting a little bit of movement. So,
Okay,
we're talking about maybe people could, after you eat, let's go take a walk. Let's go walk down the street and walk around the neighborhood. Just get that, just get some movement in our body. One of the things that I implemented into my regime was walking, and I actually got a dog. So I walk my dog 3 times a day, 30 minutes every time. So that's an hour and 30 minutes. I'm getting exercise. That's all I've been doing, y'all. I'm not running. I'm not roller skating down the street. I'm not bicycling. I'm not jogging. I'm not in the gym. Just walking. And the first thing I noticed was my chest went down and my stomach, the upper portion of my stomach where us ladies hold all that weight
right,
when we
that
get it,
visceral fat.
it
Yeah.
went down. To
Wow.
see my feet
Wow.
was amazing. I could see my feet, and to see your feet, you get a whole new outlook on life because it's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like a different person, but it does help with your knees. My knees don't do that knee stuff. I can get on the floor, up. I can get in the tub. I've been taking lots of baths, y'all. It was always showers. Now it's baths.
Wow.
Because I can get in and out of the tub by myself.
Oh, I love
Praise
it.
the Lord. But
Yeah.
it's so amazing. It's so amazing. And I think for me, I think that people should just try it. Try it. I would let my nails go I don't need nails. I need to lose this weight. I
Right.
can always do my nails one time later on in life, but I want to get my drops.
Right.
Get those drops. You've
Yeah.
got to try them for yourself. I could tell you all day. I can tell you all day how amazing I feel. Actually, my daughters take it. I have friends who are taking it. My husband's sneaking into my stash, I've noticed. Yeah, been sneaking into my stash. But it's okay. He's welcome.
Yes. Right. Yes. Yeah. My husband and I both are both on the drops, and again, we love, and we have family members as well who are on the drops and who are on some of the other products that the company sells, and so our company, our business, we sell, which is partner code. If you're wondering, if you have, and listen, if you have any questions, if you're getting interested, if you want more information, reach out to the person who initially told you about the company. Maybe you came across this, maybe you come across this video. Maybe Edna, she's been talking to you for a while and trying to get you to just give it a try. Reach out to her, and she can give you more information and kind of walk you through this and coach you and help you to to just try the product, right? And
Yes,
to give you
yes.
all the information that she could possibly give you about this wonderful product. And then also, or me, if maybe I'm the person that you've been hearing this, like Edna did, right? She kept hearing she kept hearing me talk about him, and then so she actually one day just, like she said, she was in my inbox and she says, okay, what are these drops? I can't remember how she said, but it was it was very forward. Tell me about these drops. What about these drops? And so I told her, and it has been a blessing to her and many others ever since. And so we can give you more information if you want it. Just reach out into our messenger and we will give you the information. We're not making any medical claims, but I'm gonna tell you right now that there are thousands of people all across this nation and other nations who are being blessed in their bodies by
Absolutely.
this product. I'm telling you now that there are people who have had some amazing transformations, people who have, I mean, the weight, they have released so much weight. So some
Absolutely.
people who have the energy now that they did not have before, because these drops support them. It supports their metabolism. It supports, their mood. And now they're able to go and hang out with their children. I mean, I don't know if you all seen, but I had an interview on here with Denise Russell, me and Stacy Locke. We did an interview with Denise Russell, and she talked about how the doctor was going to amputate her legs because he did not understand why she was swelling in them. And so he was going to amputate. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but that's crazy to me. And I think I want to say, she said in 2 weeks later, or in 2 weeks, one after she tried the drops, what the doctors, specialists could not do in 10 years was taken care of in 2 weeks. I mean, come on, that is huge. And she's still on the drops, and she's still telling people about the drops to this day. And she has an amazing story, just like Edna's, telling people that we could be doing anything else right now tonight, but we wanted to come on here because somebody watching us needs to know that these are for you. This is your sign.
Absolutely.
And everybody's body's different, so maybe you won't have the same results, or get them as quickly as Edna did, or how it affected my body so quickly. Give it time. We ask for at least 3 months. Give it 90 days. 90 days it takes for your body to be affected at a cellular level.
Yes.
90 days. And this is what this product does. It begins to work at a cellular level. And then you will start seeing it come, because there's waste. Without getting too technical, there's waste that gets into our cells. And so what this product does is it begins to go into the cell and begins to clean out the cells and get the toxins out of the body so that the
I can
body
feel
can
that.
work
I feel
better.
that's what I feel like it is cleaning, like sweeping it, just
Yeah.
cleaning it out. That's how I feel. That's perfect. I feel like something has came in and cleaned my inside.
Wow.
That's how I feel, clean on the inside. I don't feel like things are hanging and sticking up in there. And the beauty of it is the side effects is you lose weight.
Come on.
Lose weight. Now, wait, I could get on all day about losing that weight. I'm going to be on these drops for the rest of my life, probably, because I won't be trying to lose weight, but I like it for balancing my hormones.
I love
I
that.
like it for keeping my hormones in check.
Right.
I think it's a great thing. I mean, you take vitamins, I
Right.
take collagen. So
Right.
why not? do my drops, keep my drops around to
Right.
keep my hormones balanced. But I wanted to let you know that I had a knee injury and I was seeing an orthopedic surgeon and he gave me a shot in my knee. It helped for a minute, just a steroid shot or whatever. And then I came back and he said, "Well, you have arthritis." I'm like, "This is not, no, that's not acceptable. I'm not trying to, no." I got on those drops, and let me tell you, I was on the drops when I had my accident, but I still came to see him because I wanted to make sure I didn't really mess up anything. I just kept taking my drops, rubbing my legs and my knees, and kept walking. Let me tell you, that inflammation came out of my knees. I
Wow.
knew it was inflammation. I knew that's what it was because it came out. The more I took the drops, the more it got into my system. The knees didn't swell. My knees were swelling as big as my thigh.
Wow.
That's how bad they were. And people have seen me doing some other things with those knees back in the years before. And they were like, woo, it was bad. I'm telling you. I tell everybody when I see somebody limping, I'm like, you want to take some of these drops?
Yes.
I
Yes.
think you might need some balancing going on here. You just doing too much limping. I have arthritis. No, you should not be having arthritis to that degree. It should not be doing that to you. That should not be doing something's in your body that's giving you all this inflammation. And I'm telling you, I can't say any. One more thing I can say about it, you lose weight.
Yeah. 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 Well, you know what? I love that what you just said, because this product, the Slender Rise, is a body balancing system. It is not a weight loss product. People, it is not a weight loss product, but people are losing weight because they balance their hormones, but not
Absolutely.
because is a weight loss product. And so that's why Edna can be on the product and still reap the benefits of the product, because
Right.
the benefits of the product, one of them is the energy. It is keeping her cells clean. It is keeping her body active and keeping her functioning
Yes.
correctly. So listen, like she said earlier, the side effect is weight loss. We have so many people. The stories are truly endless. But we want you to know that if you want to feel better, some people, they don't have weight to lose. They're like, I don't, I'm at a decent size. I'm good with my weight, but they just don't feel good. And this is not just a female product.
Right.
This is not just a female, and men have hormones too. How many of you knew that? Men have hormones too. It's called andropause. And
Wow.
yes, they have hormones too. Listen, we were taken from out from men. Men have hormones too. And so this benefits them. There are just as many men that are on this as women, that are on this wonderful product. So again, um, we just want you all to just try it. If you haven't, and those of you, there's some of you that are watch this, and some of you that are watch this on the replay, and you've already tried it. This is the Slenderized Body Balancing System. Slenderized Body. And yes, people say, well, they can find it on the internet. But guess what? The thing about it on the internet is that you do not know the supplier. You don't know the distributor. You don't know who is actually selling you that product. And if what should be in there is in there. But when it comes from myself, and when it comes from Edna, when it comes from somebody who is actually a partner co representative and a brand partner with Partner Co, you know that you're getting quality. Okay,
Absolutely.
because there's a seal that they put on, especially for like the noni. They put that seal on it that says that this is the official original Tahitian noni. Okay, because there are so many copycats of things out there, and people are doing some raggedy stuff. Okay, people are doing some raggedy stuff out here, and so you want to be very careful. And
Yes.
again, if you need information or anything like that, reach out to Edna in her messenger. If you have her number, contact her, get on the phone, text her, whatever you got to do. Or if you got my information, if I'm the one that told you about the drops, whoever told you about them, the
Yeah.
Slenderized Body Balancing System or the Skinny Drops, contact them and be sure to get you a box or two or three. And listen, Black Friday is coming up, and so there's going to be some amazing specials. And you can, you buy 3 boxes, you get one free. Come on, buy 3, you get one free. And so listen, take advantage of it. Who doesn't like a sale? Who doesn't like a discount? Who doesn't like a bargain? Right?
Absolutely.
It isn't like it's discounted because there's something wrong with the product. It's being discounted because partner code is generous. Okay, so what I would like for you to do is I would like for you to give and Edna, if you would give the people one last thing before we go, that if you had one last thing that you would like to leave in their mind before they go to bed and when as they approach the holidays, what would it be?
I think I would probably, well, I would probably, not probably, because I'm going to do it. I would say you are the only you that you can be. You're the only you that you can be. And you want to be the best you that you can be. So try these drops so you can be the best you that you can be because people are counting on you. People are counting on you.
Yeah. Yes, that's awesome. Again, I want to thank you all, and I thank you very much, Edna, for joining us and sharing your
You're
story about
welcome.
your amazing transformation, um, just with your determination, with your commitment to be the best you, to be the only you that you can be. I thank you for that commitment, and I thank you all for joining us. And hopefully, you will reach out to us. We're here. Your questions are not a bother. We probably will have an answer for you, and if we can't right then have an answer, we will find it out for you. Okay. So again, this is the Slenderized Body Balancing System. Too easy to take drops, bottles of drops. Very easy to take, and you will. We believe it because we've experienced. Can't make a
Absolutely.
guarantee because everybody's body is different, but we will tell you that you're probably going to feel something right away.
Right
Okay.
away.
So thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining us. And again, Edna, thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Blessings,
Bye
y'all.
bye.
Bye bye.